to pick up. But I think that would be an interesting aspect.
All right. Well, I'm glad I asked you about your socials then.
Yeah.
All right. That's perfect for that. All right. Thank you for being on this podcast. And yeah, we are signing out later.
Actually,
What?
this is an open question to everyone. It can be off the record too.
Yeah.
What do you guys feel about YouTube content vultures? Of your
Oh.
tournament
I would
matches?
love to talk about this.
Well, the
We're
question,
keeping this. We're keeping
Yeah.
this.
So the reason I ask is, I always kind of personally battle this without trying to tell anyone, because when I go to the events and stuff, one of them could be the content vulture, you know? So I don't want to expose myself.
Oh.
But then when I'm on YouTube, I'll be like, oh, this guy uploaded this tournament that I was at. That's not from the official channel. I would like report. It's like, oh, it's like copyrighted content.
Yeah.
Right? So I would do that as like a small revenge, like I can do to them. But I don't know what did you guys want something to happen, or is there something that you guys taking action to do to address those kind of things, or?
So, I mean, like I said, I guess it depends on the exact definition of content vulture, right?
Yeah.
If you're talking about, taking the actual footage, broadcasted on, one of the official event channels, and then ripping that and putting that on your channel,
Fire!
you to start.
Yes.
All right.
Fire!
You to
So I'm
start.
talking about those, yes, like you said, with the overlay and everything. So the in-game replay is it's a little gray area, so I don't mind that. But it actually has like your logos, your overlays, your camera work and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like. If you're making clips, like if you're making like a highlight reel or whatever, or if you're kind of like reviewing it or whatever, I'm perfect. Perfectly.
Or putting in some clips in a video essay.
Like if
for
you're,
you.
people make highlight reels of themselves or their favorite moments or whatever. Do that. That's great. That's great for the FGC as a whole. But if you're just taking the exact same content and then uploading it and trying to catch views before the main channel uploads it, that's scummy. That you're doing that solely so that you can make money off someone else's work. Now, like I said, if you're making clips, making TikToks, do whatever, do all of that. That's fun. If you're doing reviews, like, oh, let's watch this together, blah, blah, blah. I fully support that all the time. Actually, Sajam used to watch a lot of our Guilty Gear Strive VODs the day after, and then he would review and talk about it. And, he talked to me, but he asked me about it once. Like, is that okay? I was like, please do that. Please do that. That's great. You know what I mean? That's more Sajam content out there, and Sajam is great for the FGC. But there are people that obviously we all see that are literally just taking matches out of tournament VODs or taking the whole tournament VOD and uploading it. And I'm like, bro, you are just stealing. You are just stealing. And we'll report them all the time. You can't catch all of them. You know what I mean? There's some out there that have like thousands of videos.
They're like cockroaches. They just keep
coming up,
evolving.
Yeah.
Like, where are they coming from?
They're just like, oh, I made $46 and now, whatever. They don't care. They don't care about anybody but themselves. I don't consider them.
Yeah.
I don't know. What I wish would happen to them is, I don't know. I wish they would find something else to do. Make your own content. Stop stealing content. Like, damn, like I said, if you need to take some clips, and you want to put it out there, that's fine. But if we are working our asses off to put these events together and you're just going to take it and upload it so you can make money before us, like, it's cutting into our ability to, run these events, pay for our staff, things like that. And I'm pretty pissed off. Every time I see it, I get a little annoyed, it's like getting bit by a mosquito. It's not going to affect you huge in the long run, but you get bitten by enough mosquitoes.
It's going to make your life miserable. Yeah. That's, I've had my content being freebooted on a bunch of platforms. And what's interesting is there's platforms that like, I didn't know about, right? So like, I mean, this is like in other countries and like, and it's like, okay, whatever. I mean, what am I going to do about that, right? But then the reason why I got interested in getting on TikTok was I found out that somebody freebooted like a big chunk of my video and no commentary or no, just took that portion and put it on there and got like 300,000 views. And the person who alerted me was just somebody who watches my channel who emailed me about it. Just sent me like, hey, just so you know, Gerald, there's somebody just like totally ripped your content, and I was like trying to navigate this new app like a millennial, just like, what is this thing? And I think I found it. I think oh wait, this is my voice. My voice is playing, And basically, I don't know what to do. I mean, I barely know this platform, and I think I just responded with like hello or something, like as Corey Gaming. I was just like hi or something, and like that was it. And then and now I guess we're starting to upload like shorts and clips, and we're doing that now here. So maybe a few years too late, but yeah, I guess it's on some level it's like a good way to combat that is to just, I guess, like put that content out like quicker, I guess, or make your plant your flag, I guess, in some of these platforms. But I guess you can't do that. It doesn't solve everything, but yeah, I'm not gonna make like a Yoku account or whatever, you know.
Billy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a Billy account.
That's one of the things that we're having to do now, just to try to beat a lot of these content vultures, is that we literally have somebody that's waiting for a block of the tournament to be over. So during the show day, we have somebody that is uploading the video, uploading top 8 or whatever, right? And it's just, man. And even then, it doesn't matter. They'll still come out and they'll still, you know, do whatever they can. There was one that was really scummy.
Okay.
Really scummy the other day. It was a couple weeks ago from ECT, where basically they took the Daigo Supriyan match, right? And of course, yeah.
I think I saw this on social media. Yeah.
Anytime there's a woman playing a fighting game,
Yeah.
somebody will try to make it so that way they're like, you know, they're trying to
Clickbait.
they're trying to steal views for
Yeah,
it.
some cringy clickbait title, and try
That
to.
was the cringiest title, you know, I've ever seen for Shy Daigo.
Shy Daigo.
Shy Daigo sound like his rapper name, like Shy Daigo.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, so sometimes I don't know if this is a correct way to address it, but like maybe it's a good like campaign or a practice to not like repeatedly continuously say it on your official streams or whatever, but I just hope that whenever people go on YouTube and watch a match from a certain tournament, and then the uploader channel name is like someone you don't know, then perhaps you have to kind of get in the behavior where you back out and then actually go to the like TNS YouTube or whatever. Like I just hope that becomes the norm one day, instead of just, because I know the convenience is there. Sure, you cannot beat convenience. It's like if it pops up on the first page of the search results, it's like, yeah, whatever. And that's not the official one, then like it kind of feels like you're at a loss, right? So hopefully, at least for the fighting game tournament, like VOD viewers, I hope once they do the search, and then even if it's not on the first search result, make sure they go to the right channel to view the tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, the viewers can definitely help make a difference. Obviously, you know, not everyone knows, and not everyone's gonna, you know, think about that when they're searching for stuff. But you know, if you make it so that these content vultures can't benefit, they'll eventually stop. You're not going to do something that you just never benefit from.